What's we well mind there? I will see you. um, I'm particularly if you've noticed that I don't jump on issues and stories like when it's actually happening, because I like to first of all I like to do what they call social analysis. So what in research methodology is called you know random sampling. you know, test of hypotheses, just to get the feel of how the society is responding to it. And I then sit down and look at it from, an holistic view and then give my submission. So that is why my own video is always coming last. So on this Itisha and CEO Luminis matter that has got the internet buzzing. I, I feel the need to strike some balance. At the time, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it. But then, based on what I was seeing and how people are responding to it, it is expedient for us to have some kind of look into this matter. Baba Jesha, let's not go into the story, the whole allegation of child molestations and sexual assault. He was tried in court. He went to serve a jail term for it, and he was released, after serving his sentencing. And yeah, a couple of things came out, a couple of interviews that didn't sit well, and boom, the next thing after that was the news of himself and CEO Lumini welcoming their baby boy. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to them, but at the end of the day, whichever way we see this matter, is a child, an innocent child, is involved in this story, and the child do not deserve to be bullied. I've seen a couple of people who have reactions and they begin to call the child names. It is absolutely wrong. It is uncalled for, and no sane mother, no sane adult should be found doing that. Having said that, so when the news broke out, it has sprung a lot of reactions, and we've started as usual. But please, it is important that I spell some things out. First of all, it is Baba Jesha's right to come out of prison and find love and have baby and do whatever he wants. He was found guilty of this allegation. He has served his term, and why not? It is in his right to, if he see person will love him. Now if he date ex-convicts. Any other person that can date ex-convicts can go ahead and do so. So it is his right for him to, find love, have a life, move on, do whatever he wants with his life. And there's no questions asked about that. Number two, it is Lumini's right. Whichever way you see it, whether you feel like, what the hell? So, people who have a problem with Lumini and Baba Jesha, and I think it's an honest reaction. Nobody saw that coming. Like, I think first, they rate Lumini like this. Let's leave conviction or, being a convicted child molester and all of those things, all this sexual offense. Even when he was in place, this is Baba Jesha, this is Lumini. Like, nobody saw the connection. It almost looks like an impossible reality. Then with the dents and stereotype of being an ex-convict, and boom, Baba Jesha Lumini. So it was almost like a shock, like, huh? Really? So if anybody is reacting based on this news, it is almost normal. You understand? It is almost like, what the freaking fuck? You understand? Like, what is this? But then, it is in Lumini's right. If she starts the whole of Nigeria, she did not see her husband. Even if you have to buy a husband, you did not see any other husband buy. and it is Baba Ijesa that your destiny chose. If it over the joke any could joke. It is alright, you understand, to be serious. Whatever comes out of it again is a problem. You understand? There's no reason why anybody should have a problem with that. No matter how weird it sounds, no matter how like it's alright. Now she know what she see. Now she know why she decided to look into the city and say, no, there's no man that deserves me here. Let me look into the prison. Yeah. You can't really tell what constituted that relationship. So it's a right to do so. However, I don't have a problem with Ijesa. I don't have a problem with Lumini. But I definitely have certain concerns, which we'll talk about. First of all, let me leave them and go to the community. It's crazy how Nollywood actors and actresses who did not feel a sense of responsibility to lend their voice during this heinous matter, when this case has been tried and Baba Ijesa is being held accountable for molesting a child, none of these people could say a word. It was an awkward silence from Nollywood industry, or the Tampan, the Afriman, or whatever the hell they call themselves. Now, you people want to come online now and do all your fake ass solicit support. Wow. When Talk to be interviewed Baba Ijesa and she was being backlash for it, none of you supported her. So are you for Baba Ijesa? Are you for Lumini? Somebody say, man, freely Asholod or Lumini is the reason why you are doing all this BS. You guys are hypocrite, and that's double standard. And for you people to now start trying to bully people to silence, I think it is stupid. I think that industry is dark, is perverse, and is understandable why you people could not say anything then. Because first of all, you are freaking cowards. Second of all, you cannot criticize what you are guilty of. Most of you, chichi hotel, red towel àti kankan bílẹ̀ àti candle méjì. Let you know in the name of giving them rose. You do this thing. All of you are sexual perverts. Most of you, yeah, you are perverts. So it is understandable why you could not see anything going wrong. It is understandable. But you want to now come out, Kunle Afford, for example, like, I don't even understand. Kunle Afford saying Nigerian, you don't have work. They are one your Nusoro Loro. But you made a video to talk about them reacting. Does that mean that you don't have a job too? In the first place, anybody that sit down and be watching your movie actually is jobless. It's a waste of their complete 2 hours. So you are right. It's crazy how you people want to misbehave, but you have a problem with people reacting to it. It doesn't make any sense to me. When Lumini and Baba Ijesa did, first of all, you know this baby is not new. It's not a newborn. I've had this news 3 months ago. Like Intel, Mutigbo, like 3 months ago. So this baby is not a newborn. It's not. Baby shower territory law, you want to public, you know. Lumini sat down, woke up, and decided to make it public. Was she not expecting a reaction? So you have a problem with people's reaction, but you are very cool with the action. It's madness. But that's not where we are going. So what is really a bone of contention here is that I can make this video so that I can answer some questions that those of you who are pro Baba Ijesa, and the problem is that you don't have any element to make your arguments. So you just come and start abusing people and insulting people, and it's crazy. Hey, badun. Baba Ijesa, she bó ti lọ jail time, she kan wá pa ni. Somebody like Regina Chukwu. I'm not really disappointed because I don't really think that you have sense from day one. She kan wá pa ni. Let me answer that. No. What is subject time? What to release a she kan pa ni? Not necessarily. But there are 3 things that must happen before Baba Ijesa start gallivanting. For forgiveness to take place, there are 3 things that should happen. 1, there should be acknowledgement. You, the offender, must come to terms to acknowledge that I did it and it is wrong. Up till now, Baba Ijesa went to serve his jail term, came out and did lots of interviews And each of the interview, he denied that he did this thing. Okay, so I know that there are some of you who are actually dumb fuck that still believe that he didn't do it. It's very disturbing. For a video that we saw clear cut, your argument is that, oh, it was set up. I agree with you. It was set up. It was a setup. Yes, me, I don't agree with you. But listen, my grandmother used to say that they can't set you up with something that you don't like. You can only be tempted by what you like. You can't put shit in a plate now and put meat beside it and spray it with nice thing, with aroma, maggi, put maggi, put curry, and put it in my front. I will not eat it. You know why? Because I don't eat shit. But if you put jollof rice, I will likely eat it. You can only be tempted by what you like. They set you up, Baba Desha. You got there and you fell for the setup. Whether they set up or not, you did the act. The person who set you up knew for a fact that you cannot hold yourself. They know you to details that you don't have discipline. They know that you are attracted to a young child. Some people, all of you who says it was a movie set that he was invited for. Those are his arguments. It was a movie set. Excuse me. How can it be a movie set? In any movie set, there are at least 15 professionals in the same room. Lights, sound, continuity. Like all of those people. The producer, the director, they are there. The cast and crew. What is the script of that movie? Does the script include you molesting a child? Who will do that kind of a movie? Are you people mad? This guy in that video stood up, checked the door. The guy asked the girl to close the door. He stood up, losing his pants. They made sure that everywhere clear. We should not even be having that conversation right now. I don't even think that we are supposed to have a reason to go back there. So it wasn't a movie scene. If it was set up, he fell for the setup. That makes him guilty. So till now, not one time. I want to shape you. You want to whitewash people, or you want people to just sweep things under the carpet. Nobody wants him to die. Nobody say he cannot have a life. He never acknowledged till now that he did this. He never acknowledged that it's wrong. See, going to prison and coming back without any change is a waste of federal government money. So Lumini, what has except you don't believe that he did this thing, which then makes me want to look at you differently. What has been the effort to show that this man has realized that, oh, he did this? See, to hate is human, but to change is a necessity. What has been the commensurate effort to say this man has acknowledged that, oh, I have this weakness? You that want to marry and fish, have you ensured that he went for therapy, he went for rehabilitation, something, a measurable effort that he has seen? So there are three things. There must be acknowledgement, there must be repentance, a deliberate act, a shift in the mind to say, I will never do this again. Oh, after acknowledging that it's wrong. And three, there will be redemption. Redemption now is you taking measures like going to therapy, like going to rehab, getting some evaluation, getting counseling. If it is a religious person, seeking God for forgiveness, because what of God? The government can send you to prison. What of God? So that, see, I honestly think that Baba Jesha, when he came out, I would have loved, what should have been the right thing to do is to now, either shut the hell up if you don't know the right thing to do and just pipe and continue to live your life, or acknowledge, saying, okay, I've been there. While I was there, I had time to reflect on my life, and I realized that there are some things that you don't even need long talk. There are some things that I've done that I'm not proud of, and this is making sure that my life changed. I'm back and I want to be better for it. I would have thought that if I'm doing this, join one NGO to volunteer and start sensitizing, be a model of social compass, good social compass. You will become a model of character, be educating young teenagers and all of those things. People will see effort. People will see that, hey, yeah, this man is now, go to therapy, you understand, find help. They will see a measurable effort that this thing now, he has realized it is putting in the work for him to be a better person. That is it. So nobody wants him to die, but nobody. No, kò ní láti kú, kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ kó kú. But then, as much as we don't want him to die, we don't want another child to be at risk of this is perversion. There are children, people who have children, there are young teenagers everywhere. Everywhere we feel like Baba Ijesha is in the neighborhood, are we supposed to be having panic, or we are supposed to relax to say, so that another child could be defiled? So that another child could be molested? We don't want him to die, but we don't want another child to be defiled. It's crazy how you people are twisting and turning this matter 360. All of a sudden, Baba Ijesha has become the victim. She a bad country. Baba Ijesha has suddenly become the victim. Did any one of you, did any one of you take a time to think about what is the disposition of that girl now? What is happening to the girl? Is she getting the right help that she needs? How is she going to feel seeing all of this shenanigan online? Did anybody care about the mental state of that girl? All of a sudden, Baba Ijesha has become the victim. Yes, we don't want him to die, but yet we are worried about the safety of a girl child that would be at the dispense of this man if there has not been any effort at all for him to rehabilitate himself. We want him to live. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kó ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀ bí kò ṣe kó yí padà kó sì yè. Should you see the process? Kò fẹ́ kó ẹlẹ́ṣẹ̀, but ó fẹ́ kó yí padà kó yè. Ìyípadà wo ló di bá Baba Ijesha? Are you guys helping him to get the right help? Those are my problem. Unfortunately, Lumini have a girl child, a teenager. Let me tell you what you have done to your daughter. Because you want to be a selfish mother and make an irrational decisions. And like I said, it is in your right to marry whoever you want to marry. But did you think about your daughter? Did you think that this teenager now is going to be in school now and be bullied by her friends? Because guess what? They all know that their stepdad is a sexual offender. That's the smallest part. Your child will come home from school now. How will you? You just set yourself for, you just put that your daughter in a panic mode. When your daughter now is left alone in the living room with Baba Ijesha, how do you think she will feel? You yourself, where you be mama, can you travel now and leave your daughter at home with Baba Ijesha without having panic attack? You just put that child in panic mode perpetually. Because change don't happen by default. Change is a byproduct of a measurable effort. And that was not there. This man is still standing convincing the world that he didn't do it. And that's funny to me. He didn't do what? Whether they set you up or not, you fell for it. It's because it's in you to do. For God's sake, you are not helping this man. I would have joined everybody to celebrate him if he's not married to Lumina and they're having children after we have seen that, oh, this man has been helping himself. He still went going to interview to see, because it's a mental thing. Any man that is attracted to a child is not well. It's not that appetite is not normal. It's a mental problem. And you guys didn't help him. Now, this video done long already. Now, do you know that it's funny how you people are angry that people are reacting? Since will tell people help, you are angry now that they posted the video and you people are angry that people are reacting. It's Yahweh, and I will tell you why. Do you know that Baba Ijesha and Lumini want to frown lóyún láti ẹ̀wọ̀n ó ti bímọ like 3 months ago? Do you know that they can get together, have this baby, and nobody will touch like them? For example, the baby is not new. Want to be more way. Nobody reacts now. You know why? Nobody knows. When you bring your matter to public light, to bring your matter to social media, you have subject yourself to public scrutiny, and then you want to have a problem with how people respond. You want to tell them what they should respond with. Share mental in the country here. Baba Ijesha and Lumini can just there and continue their life, maybe relocate or even stay in Nigeria and just live a low-key life. Want to be more able to more now. So they wanted this buzz. They wanted this reaction. Baba Ijesha, Lumini wanted this bullshit. She wake up one day and decide to put it out there. And then she's getting a reaction and you people are having a problem with it. Hey, normal. You want to now have a problem with what and how people is going to react to. She wanted this